Hey Seeker, I'm Bronya from Wild Lotus Tarot, and I do believe this is the first time that we are meeting face to face. I've wanted to give this face to camera thing a go for a little while, guys, but I had been putting it off, and the main reason is because I'm really shy. It's kind of out of character for an Aries. I do find myself in these positions where I need to step up and lead at times. However, my moon is in Scorpio and I like to go deep and be really reflective, and that's obviously where my intuitive side comes out as well. So it is an edge for me to do this. The reason why I wanted to do this is because I feel like it's easier for me to create a connection with you guys. I want to get to know you better, and I want you also to understand me when I'm reading better, my mannerisms, and of course my accent. I am from New Zealand, that closest country to Antarctica. There's not that many of us. I have a mixed accent because I've also lived in the UK and now in Australia for long stints of time as well. And yeah, I just really wanted to do it this way. And you know, I always say that the definition of transformation is to find your edge of discomfort and continuously meet it. So Seeker, this is how I am meeting it for you. I'm not saying I'm going to do it like this every time, but let's see if we like the new format. And I'm really enjoying my YouTube studio that I've set up here in my spare room, because until now I've just been operating on my coffee table in the lounge. It's not that comfortable. So here we are, let's give it a go, and really pleased to meet you in person. Hi there Aquarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for November 9th through to the 15th. Aquarius, let's see what's on the cards for you. I will be getting started with the Work Your Light Oracle here, and then drawing you an overarching tarot card from the Moon Child Tarot before getting out the tarot aspects with the Rider-Waite clarified with the Star Child Tarot. So let's get started, Aquarius. This is the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell, my favourite oracle deck. You will know if you have been following me for a while. I have got Leap. It's pretty much the energy of the Fool in this particular oracle deck, Aquarius, and it really says that maybe there is a fresh new start coming, you know, for you, and it's really asking you to take a leap of faith, to trust the process, to know that the universe will catch you if you go first and if you should fall. You know, it really is about taking the first tentative steps on a new path that is unfolding for you. We're not getting caught up in the destination, where it may be leading, how we're going to navigate the journey. We're just trusting the process and feeling into that anyway. So it's a beautiful energy here, Aquarius. It really is about new starts and yeah, basically launching into that. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot and draw you an overarching card here, Aquarius. I have got the Seven of Wands, and this is an interesting energy because this is kind of the energy of feeling a little bit challenged at the moment, maybe kind of feeling like there is that sense of competition. It could be competition in love, in romance. It can be that feeling of, you know, really needing to kind of keep on pushing. And when I see this card, for me, Aquarius, it's kind of that feeling of that you may have had that sense of kind of pushing uphill, going against the current for a little while, and maybe that's because, Aquarius, there is a new path that is calling you. And when a new path is calling, sometimes the current path feels harder. We start to feel resistance because maybe it's not in alignment anymore. But generally, the Seven of Wands means that you have the higher ground, and what you seek really is just behind you, and maybe you just need to surrender, Aquarius. So I'm seeing here surrendering to the new path, to the new process, leaping on in and having faith in that journey. Let's go to the tarot aspects now with the Rider-Waite here, Aquarius, and get the full story out. So I will begin by choosing the energy of the recent past, energies leaving, completing, transitioning in your life, what you may be journeying, Aquarius. I have got the 10 of Cups. Now this really is that best life reality, and I'm kind of thinking this is the foreshadowing of what that new path may be leading to, and we'll see what the clarifiers are. Let's go for the current or focus energy. The 2 of Swords, and guess what this one here is? It's the Fool, so I will take that with it as well. Obviously that is the decision, the weighing up the options of whether or not to take the first steps. I want the near future outcome energy here for you, Aquarius. Can we please get that out? Here it goes. 9 of Pentacles. It's such a beautiful energy of you know, shining brightly in your light, you know, success and all of those good things. I've got the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck, and this is a card that seems to be coming out quite a lot at the moment. So we've got 2 number 7s in the reading so far. You may want to look at that angel number. Let's get the clarifiers, clarifying the 10 of Cups for you. I have got the Queen of Swords, card of vision, card of balance, and a card of seeing the big picture. It's clarifying the Fool and the 2 of Swords. I have got the 2 of Wands. Oh yes, you're being called to this path, but it's not going to be an easy decision. I have got the 7 of Pentacles again, clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. So we have 7, 7, 7 in this reading. That's an angel number for you to look up. I do like willowsoul.com. It's really good explanations of the angel numbers. We also have 2 here in this reading. So actually, I didn't say the bottom of the deck energy is Judgment, the card of awakening in this particular deck here. Absolutely, you know, I really feel that there is a sense of wake up call for you in this reading. Now, we'll start here with the card of awakening. You know, the Judgment energy is about, you know, getting prepared to liberate yourself. It is kind of like the universe giving you a really big nudge and saying, hey, there's an area of your life you need to look at. There's a sense that, you know, it's arrived at a place where it might be restricting you in some way. In the Rider version of this card, we see people that are naked and they're launching out of small, dark spaces. And I always say it's the devil energy that's in those spaces. So there could be an area of your life that you're holding yourself back, limiting yourself. It could be because there has been financial issues, addictions, your own or that of others, codependent relationship, a job that's just not delivering in terms of what was promised, you know, money, promotion, all of those kinds of things. And the angel has kind of said, well, it's really time for you to make a decision. This is the last call. Is there anything to be salvaged here? Is there anything to forgive and forget? Are you staying or are you moving on? Because Judgment is the card, Aquarius, in the major arcana that comes before the world, the final card, the huge karmic cyclic completion. So there's a foreshadowing that you are really getting ready to complete this cycle so that you can leap into a whole new chapter here. And I just feel that this new chapter is the one that's going to deliver what you desire. In fact, it could deliver you the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups, of course, is that best life reality where we have whatever that looks like for us. For a lot of us, it is, you know, the partner, the home, the child, living in a beautiful location with a rainbow of blessings. But it hasn't come easy for these people. They have continuously worked this process of moving away from what doesn't serve, listening to the judgment calls, liberating themselves, cutting themselves free from what doesn't align. And, you know, because of that, they have arrived at a place where their vibration is high. They're living from a place of joy, love, and harmony because they're continually releasing what doesn't bring them those things. Now we have the Queen of Swords here, and The Queen of Swords is visionary energy, and you know, she sits at that cliff top and she is looking out across the landscape, and it's a metaphor for the fact that she is seeing the big picture. It's time for you, Aquarius, to see the big picture view in this area of your life, right? Rather than just maybe looking through the tunnel vision. Is it going to satisfy you long term? How are you truly feeling about it? Is there a honest, truthful communication that needs to take place? Are you being honest with yourself? Are there boundaries that you need to put in place? What do you need to cut yourself free from in order to claim the victory? The victory is the Ten of Cups, your true happiness. So this can be a Libra as well. It's the card of Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra person. It's about transforming your life by seeing the big picture and making those strategic moves forward. And it's going to bring you into a place of greater balance and alignment. So Aquarius, in your current or focus energy, yeah, the Fool. The Fool is a beautiful energy. You know, let's talk about it first. It is the card of Aries, relates to Aries, and it is about a fresh new start. You know, whether you're 19 or 90, we can always have a fresh start in an area of our lives. We can always do things differently. But this is a sense of, in this particular reading, of being called to what truly fulfills you and what is truly going to give back to you in the way that you want to receive as well. It is about trusting the path and walking it anyway, having hope, taking a leap of faith, even though, you know, we don't know where it's all heading, and there might be a little bit of a fear of the unknown. You are being guided, you know, instinctually forward, and being called to take limited baggage of the past and follow that guidance. And they can see the sun in the corner of this card, and Judgment is also about, you know, divine guidance, divine intervention, a divine intervention that leads you to this path. Now, I think you know that this is coming for you, Aquarius, but I don't think it's going to be an easy decision for you. Hence the twos here, the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is really that feeling of, my life's in review, I am at a crossroads. However, there's a feeling of a comfort zone that needs to be left when the Two of Wands is in the reading, and it asks you, you know, what are you willing to do in order to get to the other side, the fertile pastures, the abundance, the Ten of Cups. This is a sense of somebody who is still in the decision-making process, who still has one foot in the present or the situation that you're in now, but one foot over the threshold. And it's like, will you jump? Will you leave the comfort zone? At what point does the, you know, the fear of kind of where you are now, and that sense of maybe being stuck, outweigh the fear of the discomfort of the unknown, of taking that step beyond the threshold? And we've got the Two of Swords here, which is, you know, weighing up your options, stay or go, you know, maybe leave job, stay in job. Same could be said about a relationship. Now, the key with the Two of Swords is that we're asked not to allow our emotions to sway our decision making, because our emotions can lead to us making a decision from our triggers, a knee-jerk reaction. We want to make our decisions from fact, logic, but also our intuition. And that's why there's the small moon in this card. And, you know, she's blindfolded here. It's about time to go inwards and really trust. Open your heart and make a decision from that place. So there's a big decision about stepping onto this path, you know, life in review. But I really feel it's going to be successful for you. Now, in the outcome position, I've got 2 hits of the Seven of Pentacles, so I'll just use the writer version. It's a bit more clear. And I have the 9 of Pentacles here as well. So look at this. I really feel that this says the difference between stay and go. This is go, stay, and this is go. So the Seven of Pentacles says to me, you know, if we do what we always did, we will get what we always got. And that is, yeah, we've got 7 Pentacles, and maybe that's good enough, but this person that's tending to these pentacles here is a little bit bored, a little bit apathetic, is not getting that return on investment for the effort that they're putting in. So that could be like a one-sided relationship. It could be, like I said before, you know, you're in a role where you're not getting the pay that you fully deserve, the recognition, the reward, and you can't really see where to go from there. So that could be, you know, if we don't leap, you know, we get more of the same. But then we have this Nine of Pentacles here, and I really feel like this is that if we go out on a limb, if we take that leap, this is where we can end up. And the Nine of Pentacles is that real energy of shining in your own light, being successful, self-sufficient, independent, autonomous. So some of you might be leaving that job and going out on your own as a contractor, freelancer, setting up your own thing. At least just, you know, making that decision on your own to go in your own time, maybe to another employee's job. For others of you, this could be leaving a relationship and entering into a, you know, period of singledom. But look at you. You will be, you know, bright. You'll be looking good. You'll be feeling good. Your self-confidence will be restored. It's a real card of success and quality and luxury entering your life. But there is the message with this card is that although we might leap and take the Fool's journey now, it could be time and there might be some patience required in order to, you know, get to the Nine of Pentacles, in order to get to the Ten of Cups. But what I'm truly seeing here, Aquarius, is that ultimately this journey is leading you to this Ten of Cups. And no, we don't get there overnight. It doesn't unfold in the space of a weekly reading. This reading here is saying that the energy is here for you this week to take a step, maybe a leap, into the unknown, and it's a fundamental step, a fundamental milestone on your journey towards your best life, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this weekly reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may not be your story in its entirety. It just may or may not be your reading this week. If you're called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read them all and I try to respond to as many as I can. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energies and see what's going on in the collective. And I'll see you back here next week for another weekly reading.